How would you like to break the sugar addiction and overcome sugar cravings in just 21 days? Yes, it's possible. I've done it myself and multiple times with others. You just need to follow 5 simple steps. You'll discover those exact steps for free when you claim your ticket to my online seminar. To claim your ticket now, head over to RimonWellness.com/seminar. These 5 steps will show you how to break the sugar addiction and get rid of the sugar cravings, so you could stay healthy easily and without a struggle. Start a healthy lifestyle, stop the yo-yo dieting, improve your focus and concentration, and look much younger than your real age. Claim your free ticket now, don't miss it. Head over to RimonWellness.com/seminar. Hi there, we're just starting a new year, and with it, we have New Year resolutions, and that includes our bodies and health. Our bodies are responsible for so much satisfaction, well-being, and good feeling than we could ever imagine, and also suffering when we lose our health. I have tasted both ends, so I could testify. My goal for you this year is to catapult your health and body to the next level. My wish for you that you could use your body to realize many of your personal desires, the things you wanted for so long or things that bothered you and you wanted to change. How can you make this year fantastically well for your health and well-being? Which ways or strategies could help you make this year much better for your healthy body? What is the best way to start a healthy lifestyle? And which questions should you ask? This is exactly what we are going to cover in this podcast. The 7 ways and strategies to start this year to catapult your body and health to the next level. I hope that by the end of this podcast, you'll get the strategies and ideas you need that will both inspire you and be practical for you. And if you stick with me to the end, I'll give you something that will help you make this year fantastically well with your health, so you could have this year with more energy, youth, vitality, and less struggle with your body, your mind, and bad eating habits. Let's do this thing. I'm Ramon Lumen. I was lucky enough to lose my health at a young age. When I regained my health, I realized my happiness, success, joy, and even financial security are all connected to my body, far beyond what I was led to believe. With a burning desire to never ever lose my health again, I started a journey. And after 13 years of metabolic research, hundreds of self-experiments and blunders, today I implement strategies that change my life and the lives of people around me. These are vitality, youthfulness preservation, and wellness strategies. I created Health and Vitality Made Simple podcast to give you simple, actionable, step-by-step strategies to help you do the same. If you're an open-minded person and an action taker who is looking to keep your body young, your mind sharp, your strength high, and vitality up, you are in the right place. And remember, the information and steps are not medical advice and may not suit your individual circumstances, such as allergies or medications. For more, go to RimonWellness.com. Now, let's get started. I so appreciate your time and attention, and I promise you, this podcast is going to be worth every bit of your time. Let's begin with the ways and strategies to make this year the year you catapult your health to the next level. The year you use your body as a tool to achieve your heart's desires. We will cover 7 ways or strategies to start a healthy lifestyle in this new year. Let's begin. Strategy number 1. Define what quote-unquote health means to you. Health, without what you truly want, is almost undefined term. To make this year amazing, you need to lit the fire of motivation. And for that, you need to define what health means to you, to define exactly. Health means different things to different people. To the gym trainer, health is low body fat and high muscle mass. To the dietitian, health is a balanced diet with the right amount of calories. To your doctor, health is low cholesterol and a healthy blood pressure. But what does health mean to you? Of course, always listen to your doctor, but besides that, don't let anybody define for you what you want with your body. Set your own definition. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve the most with your body and with your health? Do you want to look younger than your real age? Do you want to feel more energetic and to wake up every morning full of energy? Do you want to improve your focus and concentration so you'd be more productive at your work? Maybe you want to gain muscle mass and improve your weight. Or maybe you really want to have a strict control over your health status so you could gain protection against those diseases. Or maybe you want to be just the healthiest you could be. To me, quote unquote health is vitality and youth. I care about those things the most. Vitality is about increasing energy in the body, and youth is about keeping my body young and with it the state of excellent health. Whatever you decide in this step will dictate everything else, the tools, the tactics, and the information you'll need this year. So it's worth pondering, even for a week or two. That's fine, take your time and decide what you truly, truly want. Around that desire, you can set the goal, and around that goal, you can set the lifestyle that you dream of. Let's go to strategy number 2. Transition from tactical health goals to strategic, multi-impact health goals. Some goals are tactical and achieve a single impact, one specific result. For example, losing weight, adding muscle mass, improving a specific blood test for cholesterol. Tactical goals are usually what motivate us. That's what excites our emotional part of us. The problem is, those goals, they do not give us long-term fulfillment and happiness. What does give us fulfillment and happiness? Goals that have multi-level impact. Goals we cannot just pinpoint a specific impact. And those goals may not be extremely motivating at first, but they truly transform our lives. An example from my own life, which has nothing to do with health. My wife, she helps people with mindfulness, and she introduced me to this amazing world. If you're new to mindfulness like I was, mindfulness is an approach to life that you live without judgment while embracing the present moment. Mindfulness incorporates meditations and exercises. I noticed that as I integrated mindfulness into my life, it impacted my life on multiple levels. My relationship with my wife improved. My friendships improved. My stress reduced. I was more focused. My business improved. Sounds exciting, right? It is. But it was a logical decision to incorporate mindfulness. I didn't feel the urge to do it. It wasn't a tactical, single impact goal, such as reducing anxiety or stop worrying. Now, that's important, so if you're multitasking, get back to me. With health, the only truly exciting results you'll ever get is from pursuing goals that have multi-level impact. Those goals or areas may not be so motivating in the beginning, but that's a good sign. It's still okay to use tactical single impact goals, but remember, preferring multi-impact goals is the key to fulfillment and happiness, even though usually those goals are not very motivating to start with. I know it sounds like I contradict myself with the first strategy of choosing what it is that you want, but it's slightly different. What's the connection between what you want to the type of goal that you set? The connection is that those multi-level goals can achieve what it is that you want and much more. So they have to cover what you set that you want the most. And probably you want more than just one thing, don't you? In other words, you want to set a multi-impact goal that achieves what you want, but achieves more than that and impact your life on more than one level. Which multi-level goals exist with health? Vitality, youth and youth preservation, and a third example is getting deep into health education. Personally, I noticed that improving my vitality also improved my focus and concentration, which affected my work satisfaction and flow. Improving my vitality also improved my well-being. I felt better every day. And also vitality improves my health, because I know when my body has more energy, it will have more resources to repair more damaged tissues. Youth is another multi-level goal. I mentioned weight loss as a tactical goal, Losing X amount of pounds won't affect you on multiple levels, and you can always gain the pounds back. But improving your youth will lead naturally to weight loss. There is a reason why we are thin and fit when we are young, and have bulging bellies as we grow older. For further education on youth, go to podcast number 7 at remodeledwellness.com/7. And there I explain clearly the impact of youth on your happiness, fulfillment, and well-being. Another good multi-impact goal is getting deep into health education, as opposed to surface-level education. It's a goal you can easily put into practice this year, which leads me perfectly to the next strategy. Strategy number 3, get deep into health education. Most of us heard 1 or 2 podcasts about things we find interesting in health. Maybe we read an article or even an entire book about it in health, nutrition, exercise, weight loss, or supplements. Maybe we tried a diet or a supplement. That's great, and you can call yourself educated in those areas. The problem begins when we stop going to the next level of education in health. The moment we assume we got it, that's the moment we stop going deeper, and that's the moment we stop achieving results. Our body and health is so complex that there is always another level. And I can tell you, the next level is where the results you want resides. I like to think about health like a game. In a way, health is like Candy Crush. It's a never-ending game, with of course endless candies to eliminate and avoid in the way. And there is connection between the level you're at and the results and experiences you have with your body and with your health. As a rule of thumb, the next level of health is at least double of the results that you experience right now. The next level of health knowledge will always give you more benefits, more compensation, and more fulfillment than the previous one. But for that, you have to go deep in your education. One book, one podcast, or an article could never be enough, as well as just one experience of trying thing or experimenting with something. You don't have to be an expert in health, but we should all be students of health in our bodies. On a personal note, even though I have 16 years of deep education in biochemistry and metabolic research, I always view myself as just a student of the human body. I never and will never view myself as an expert or assume I know anything. The moment I assume I know is the moment when the comfort and laziness are going to wait me right in the corner and take me down. And with all my research, every year I continue to reach more breakthroughs, and I can tell you, the new ones give more compensation and more reward than the ones from the previous year. And because I've seen the levels ahead of you, I can tell you that going deeper is also where the reward lies. How do you gain in-depth education? One way is consuming information that is, of itself, in-depth, and then spend time thinking about it and applying it. For example, I created Health and Vitality Made Simple podcast specifically to be a free, in-depth program for people like you, so I could simplify and shortcut the way for you. My intention is to accelerate the process that took me 16 years of my life, and pain and struggle, so you could go deeper in the easiest way possible. In my podcast, I mainly focus on youth, vitality, and simplifying a healthy lifestyle. One of the best ways to apply the strategy of going deeper with your education is becoming an effective follower. You do so by finding 2 to 3 guides that you feel connected to. Focus on these 2 to 3 people and copy from them their results. Too many sources and too many guides are confusing and distracting. So by focusing on 2 to 3 guides, you keep your education focused. Another way to apply the strategy of going deeper in your education is avoiding surface information, which is the perfect segue to the next strategy. Avoid the general health advice. Oh, you're gonna hate me for that. General health advice is what you'll find on Facebook posts, in health portals, and in the general news. Those news outlets provide surface, soundbite information about health, nutrition, exercise, weight loss, supplements, and all of those sources are usually unfocused. Unfocused source means it isn't a specific researcher that made a deep dive into health research and achieved personal results, but more of a rotating employee of the news outlet, or just a circulating hot post on social media. Those health news, or general health advice, are very entertaining, yet they keep you in the shallow zone of your education. The purpose of those articles or posts or video tips is to grab other people's attention and create controversy. For example, to create interest, most general health news will have to create controversy to tell you that everything we knew at this point is not true. It creates surprise, and it explains why nutrition is so confusing. The problem is the science of health, like any other science, is very boring. It's repetitive. Nobody is going to write an article that is going to grab attention about the discovery of gravity. To grab your attention, general health advice has to undermine your belief in what works and what is known. This way, it will elicit a surprise from you. Another way to grab attention in general health news is by creating fear about those toxins or new hazard. Again, it grabs attention at the expense of shallow and distracting information. And there is a price for this fear in undermining your belief. It's going to be more difficult for you to apply things that you're confused about and use self-discipline when it's needed. There is no doubt that doubt is bad for self-discipline. Those news sources are entertaining though, so I've got to give it to them. And I have no judgment, I have to say. It's pure entertainment, which is great for some people. But personally, my health is just too important for that. I get excited about the results, not the distraction. What about you? Remember, most of these general health news, tips, and advice are nothing but distraction and confusion of your path of going deeper in your health. And remember, the usual health advice from friends and family who give an uncalled advice or criticizing one another is usually that exact general surface advice. And if it's uncalled criticism about your personal health habits and decisions, it could actually be dangerous because it's hurtful and it's very distracting. The more surface information people have, the more people want to disseminate it. True experts rarely go and advise other people without being asked a question, nor criticize them about their habits. To summarize, if you want to achieve results with your health this year, you need to go deeper and avoid distraction. And for that, my suggestion is stop reading general advice and stick to your guns when someone criticizing you about your habits or decisions. Confusion and distraction also takes away another key ingredient of success, simplicity, which leads me to the next strategy. Strategy number 5, simplify your lifestyle. Confusion and distraction don't work in health, but I can tell you for sure, simplicity does work. Simplify your lifestyle and habits do work together to make you much healthier. How do you simplify your lifestyle? In essence, by searching the few things and few habits that work extremely well for you personally, and repeat them over and over. And those habits should be the perfect overlay between what is effective in health to what you enjoy and fits perfectly into your ideal lifestyle. In a way, a long-term healthy lifestyle includes a lifestyle design, which only you can do. Here are a few tips that are going to help you simplify your lifestyle in a way that's going to make you healthy and happy. 1. Search for the 8 to 10 things that give you the most benefits. Find a few things that give you the most benefit for the least amount of effort. Remember, you don't need every tool or every habit. Just find a few things that help you stay the healthiest and fit perfectly into your enjoyable lifestyle. Tip 2. Take into account what makes you happy. Your lifestyle is unique, and only you know what makes you happy. This is why no expert could design your ideal lifestyle, because the expert will always miss half of the picture, what makes you happy. When you're adding habits, think about long-term design of your lifestyle. Tip 3. Journal and measure. Document your journey and gradually discover what works best for you That's what I do personally. I continuously journal what works for me. And as I get more educated in health, I learn to connect between what I want and what is effective. Tip 4. Use simple formulas. Simple formulas are one of the best ways I've found to simplify lifestyle. Once you know what you want, ask, what's the simplest way to get it? Is there a formula out there? Formulas simplifies the ways for you. There are many formulas in health and wellness. It just depends on what it is that you want the most. An example for a formula is the GNS Challenge, which helps to break the sugar addiction and get rid of the sugar cravings. That's it for the tips. Before we move on, there is still a major problem to achieving simplicity in your lifestyle. There are endless things to do to quote-unquote stay healthy. There are a million types of exercises, foods, supplements, and illegal drugs you can use. Oh, that last one, it was a joke, right? Despite all of those tools, how do you simplify it from there? It leads me to the next strategy. Strategy number 6. Separate between tools and results. A common mistake we all make when trying to stay healthy is confusing between tools and results. The confusion is so large that tools such as diet have become almost like a religion. You need to follow the diet because it's your moral obligation. And if the diet doesn't fit your needs, then you are the problem because you would resist the tool. Does that make any sense to you? Not to me. What matters the most is the results that you want, which is usually an experience or emotion that you want to feel, or an identity you want to adopt, to have for yourself. Diet is just a tool. The same with exercise, supplements, sleep, detox, cutting sweets, stress reduction. All of these are simply tools. And what you want and not the tools, what it is that you want, dictates the path. For example, if vitality and youth are my goals, from there I can ask which tools will help me to get there. But I don't need all the tools, neither do you. And that helps us greatly to simplify your lifestyle. Once you separate the tools from the results, you can focus only on the tools that give you what you want. By revolving around the results and the desire that you want, you eliminate the need to apply a million things at once. And you eliminate the judgment about your choices. But to apply the tools that are perfect for your situation, there is another strategy that you must know and could help you tremendously this year. It's the next strategy and the last one. Strategy number 7. Staying healthy is about the inner challenges. When you read and get educated about health, the focus is usually going to be about the tools, the diet, the food, the exercise routine. Let's call all of that together the outer game. But you still need to apply those tools, and for that you would have to face your inner enemies. Health is an inner game as well as an outer game. It is not just about that food, that exercise, or that supplement. Staying healthy is also about you and your mind. To truly achieve remarkable results with your body and to make this year amazing, pay attention to what everyday challenges you have within you. And the biggest inner challenges to stay healthy are comfort and self-awareness. All of us, all human beings, have to face those challenges of comfort and self-awareness with our bodies every single day. No matter how expert a person is with his health, it could be a doctor, and it could also be a world leader. Without being aware and deal with those inner challenges, he or she can never get their health to the next level. The most important step is noticing those inner human challenges. And again, the most important ones are comfort and self-awareness. Regarding comfort is when your body comes to you and requests comforting foods, sweets, physical temptations, and impulse gratification. I want you to notice today how your body will come to you with consistent comfort requests. Eat that sugar. Don't exercise. I'm too tired. Let's stay in bed. It's too cold, so let's not get out. When your body will ask you for comfort, it's similar to a kid asking candy from his parents. It's up to you to be the adult. Your body will thank you almost immediately. Another inner enemy is self-awareness, or lack of it. Our minds wishing to see reality that would minimize shame and guilt, regardless of the reality or the results. If you need an example, you could see it at every social dinner. Once you put more than 2 people in one table, you'll hear how everyone quit sugar or never eat sweets. How everyone is doing high-intensity training 5 or 6 times a week. Everyone on the table are just climbing the Mount Everest with no clothes and only a pair of underwear. Yet those people are somehow overweight. Listen, we are lying to one another constantly about our eating habits, just to feel a little better. And you know what I realized? We don't lie about our eating habits and health habits to one another to get admiration. We are really telling it to ourselves to feel less shame or guilt. It's really for us. So be aware of those 2 enemies. I know because I've been lying to my friends and family for over 4 years that I've quit sugar while sugar beat me down. I remember one specific time that I said that I quit sugar, and my baby sister told me, "You quit sugar, huh? So how come I saw you emptying this entire box of cookies?" And she was right. I still feel shame when I think about those experiences. And by the way, that's why we probably have those baby brothers and sisters, to tell us the truth in our face to help us with self-awareness. Regarding my battle with sugar, sugar is an enemy on its own, and it triggers its own comfort and lack of self-awareness. Luckily, there is a way to beat sugar. There are 5 simple steps that you can make within 21 days. I explain them clearly in an online seminar I conduct from time to time. And you can claim your free ticket. That's right, free ticket. And you can do it at rimonwellness.com/seminar. So if you want to make this year amazing, and you want to break the sugar addiction and get rid of the sugar cravings, head over to rimonwellness.com/seminar and put your nutrition right on track. Before I'm going to congratulate for a happy new year, what's the best way to summarize today's episode? I'm going to take those 7 strategies we talked today and simplify them into 5 simple steps that you can apply today. Here is a formula to make this year amazingly healthy. Step 1. What it is that you want the most with your body and health. What does health mean to you? It's important. It's okay to ponder that for some time. Step 2. Which multi-impact goal will achieve what it is that you want as opposed to tactical goal? Multi-impact health goals are what gives us truly fulfillment and happiness. Step 3. Which effective tools would help you achieve that specific goal? You'll discover those tools by getting an in-depth education, by finding 2 to 3 people to follow effectively, all while avoiding surface information, distraction, and ignoring uncalled criticism. Step 4. Which of the effective tools you've discovered have an overlap with your ideal lifestyle? We spoke about this specific strategy when we spoke about simplifying your lifestyle. Step 5. When applying the tools to your ideal lifestyle, effective yet enjoyable lifestyle, be aware of the inner game of health. That game deals with human challenges of comfort and self-awareness. By observing and just being aware of those challenges, it will help you overcome your body's constant need for comfort and your mind's desire to avoid the pain by distorting reality. And remember, we all experience those challenges every day. We all in this together. So have an amazing year and take charge of your most valuable asset, your health. If you love this episode, and you love Health and Vitality Made Simple podcast, which I really hope you do, please leave me a 5-star rating so I can keep bringing you the highest quality and the best of the best approaches for preserving your youthfulness. We'll give you free practical steps you can do today. Giving a review takes just 5 minutes, and I will forever be grateful. Alright guys and gals, I'll see you in the same time, same place next week. Bye for now.